Hey everyone, and welcome to the Mae Cave. My name is Maegan, and today I'm doing a mini review because it's a mini book. It's a novella. Get it? Anyway, I'm probably the only one laughing. So, this book is No Rest for the Wicked by Dane Cobain. It is a novella that's kind of hard to describe the plot, so I'm just going to read the back to you before I go into my pros and cons. When the angels attack, there's no rest for the wicked. Father Montgomery, an elderly priest with a secret past, begins to investigate after his parishioners come under attack, and with the help of Jones, a young businessman with an estranged child, Montgomery begins to track down the origin of the angels. The angels are naked and androgynous. They speak in a dreadful harmony with no clear leader. These aren't biblical cherubs tasked with the protection of the righteous. These are deadly creatures of the light that have the power to completely eradicate. When Jones himself is attacked, Father Montgomery knows he has to act fast. He speaks to the angels and organizes a final showdown where he's asked to make the ultimate sacrifice. It drew me in, and it's actually a really good book. I give this 4 out of 5 stars, and there's really only one main con, so I'll start with that before I go into the pros. So the main con that I have with this is that it's a little confusing at first. So each chapter has a timestamp on it, and they're all kind of short chapters in the very first third of the book. It goes back in time between the current time frame and then like the 1960s and I think a few years before the current time frame to kind of explain a little bit of the backstory of the main characters and where the angels come from, but you don't really get that right away, and it's a little confusing. I had to keep going back and forth, be like, wait a minute, what is this connected to again, and what's the chapter before that had this, and it was a little confusing. But once you get past that, the rest 2/3 of the book or the novella are all about the same two main characters, and it keeps the same time frame, in fact in sequence. So once you get past it, you kind of realize what the connections are and everything like that. So I was like, okay, now I kind of get what it is. It was a little confusing, but I don't mind it that much. Overall, I really did enjoy the book. I thought the plot line with these angels that are here to eradicate the sins of the world are very interesting. The reason for why they're doing this, where they came from, how they got stopped at the end of the book, it's all really good, and I really enjoyed it. I liked the characters. I liked the connection between Father Montgomery and this Jones guy, and I just really enjoyed it. It's a good novella. I think it was actually good with its size. It didn't need to be any longer or any shorter. I think it's good as a novella. I think if it was longer, it may have been too drawn out, but I guess you could have done more with it, but I don't see what else could have been done, so I'm really glad it's the size that it is. I think it's only 120 pages or something, so if you're looking for something dark like this, I would definitely recommend that you check it out, especially because it's a novella, so if you want to read it, and even if you don't like it, it's really quick and easy to get through. And I really enjoyed it. There isn't much to complain about except the confusingness at the beginning, but otherwise I highly enjoyed it, giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Shout out to Dane Cobain because he wrote this book, and I really love it, and I can't wait to read. I have his other book called Driven. I think it's his latest work, and this is his first work. So that'll be interesting to read his first work compared to his most recent work. So I haven't read any of his other books. This is the first book by him that I've read. Anyway, that was a really short review. I don't think I'm going to make that many cuts, I hope. We'll see. But I recommend this book. I like the artwork in it. I like the plotline and everything, like I said. So read it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.